Welcome to a regular week in my life here in Oslo. If you're new, hi, I'm Victoria, and if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. As always, when I have time in the morning, I make myself a drink. Today I'm going with an iced vanilla latte, which is usually my go-to. I'm making double espresso with 2 capsules, and I've already added sugar-free vanilla syrup in the glass so it can mix well with a hot coffee. I'm using low-fat milk, and of course we need some ice cubes. So this week, the plan is to get into exercising again. It's not like I haven't been moving over the past few months, but I just haven't done any real strength training and such. I haven't really, had the time, energy, or motivation, I guess. But now I feel like it's time. I really want to get stronger. So now I'm actually going to sign up again and go to the gym. Not right now, because I need my partner to get home so he can have the baby. And they've got this really nice deal right now where I can exercise for free for 2 months before I start paying. So that's amazing. So now I just need to decide which kind of membership I'm going to get. Okay, it's done. I'm now a member of the gym again. I decided to just go for the basic membership, and I can always just change it later if I decide I want to bring a friend. Yeah? Okay, it's happening. First workout. Over the past few years, I've been really enjoying running, especially interval training. It's quick, efficient, and such a good workout. I probably need to focus more on strength training and build up enough muscle to handle the impact. So recently I actually got in touch with a personal trainer who seems really promising and is going to help me with exercises and all that. I think that's going to be really good for me. Okay, so now it feels really, really good. So good. So today I'm gonna go say hi to my coworkers at work and bringing the baby, of course. They are very excited to meet her and hopefully me. I'm a bit nervous. I don't know why, but I haven't seen them in 5 months now, I think. So let's go.
It was really nice to see everyone again, and I ended up getting both lunch and a pastry while I was there. When I first started working there 5 years ago, I never imagined I'd be walking around those same hallways with a stroller one day. It felt like two totally different worlds overlapping, so it was kind of a funny and surreal moment. I stopped by a store called Outland, which basically has everything you can imagine when it comes to pop culture collectibles. They have several locations around Norway, but it's been a while since I last visited one. Usually, I just order things online, but I have to say it's really fun to walk around the store and see everything in person. The things I'm most interested in are Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and Pokemon. Those are kind of my big fandoms. I'd honestly love to have a bunch of Harry Potter Lego sets, but I don't have anywhere to put them right now. And it's probably not the best timing anyway, since I have a small baby and Lego are tiny pieces. But one day we are going to build the Harry Potter castle together, and I'm so looking forward to that. I used to be really into collecting Funko Pops. Well, I still technically have a big collection, but they're all just sitting in one huge box. So I'm planning to sell them because I realized I don't actually need that many. I also love anything small and cute, so mini Funko Pops are basically made for me, and especially the Harry Potter ones. Oh my god, I wanted these so bad. Over the last years, I've been collecting Pokemon cards and plushes and all kinds of things, but I sold a lot of that last year. So basically, I realized I can't collect everything I want because I just don't have the space, and also it costs a lot of money. I love collecting things, but I tend to get a bit carried away and then I end up feeling overwhelmed by all the stuff I bought. So I've been trying to be more mindful, and I've actually gotten a lot better about it this past year. And honestly, it feels good to just admire things without having to own them. Believe it or not, it is possible. Today I'm heading to a museum with a couple of friends. We tried to time it so we'd get on the same metro, just from different stations, and it took us a few tries before we actually met up. But we got there in the end. We're going to the National Museum here in Oslo. I've actually been there so my daughter also has a few words to say. I've actually been there once before with work, but it's so huge that you could easily go several times and still have plenty to see. I really like that you're able to walk around with a stroller inside, which isn't possible at every museum, so that was really nice and convenient. I don't know if I'd say I'm a museum person, but there was definitely a lot of beautiful art to look at, and I'd absolutely recommend it to anyone who enjoys that kind of thing. My friend bought an annual pass, so she's planning to go a lot more during her maternity leave, but for me, I think once in a while is enough. Still, it was such a nice day out with my friends, and it felt really good to get out and do something during my maternity leave. The best days are definitely the ones where I go out and do things.
So now I'm on my way to meet my colleagues again, this time for a summer party. But it's raining, so not very summer-like weather anymore. But yeah, I'm going to see my colleagues twice in 1 week after not seeing them for 5 months. But I'm really looking forward to seeing them again and be able to chat with them without any distractions now. So yeah, oh my god, it's raining more than ever now. I'm very blue today, even my nails are blue. That was kind of a coincidence. But my umbrella is pink.
I met up with my work bestie so we could head to the party together. Always more fun than showing up alone. The party was at a venue down by Aker Brygge, and like always at our summer parties, they had rented a photo booth so we could take a bunch of fun pictures. This time they even had a new feature where you could take a photo of yourself and AI would turn it into whatever character or style you wanted. Mine actually turned out pretty good, a little fake looking, but still fun. The food was a simple buffet, but honestly it was nice and the atmosphere was great. Everyone was in such a good mood and we played music bingo, which was super fun even though I didn't end up winning. The only thing I always miss at these summer parties is dessert. I can't help it, I need dessert. On my way home I passed by a bakery, Bit Union, and it smelled so good, so I grabbed a couple of vanilla buns. They were absolutely delicious, so definitely 100% worth it. There's this smoothie chain here in Norway called Smoothie Exchange. They make really good smoothies and smoothie bowls. But like everything else you buy out, it gets kind of expensive. So I figured I'd try making my own smoothie bowl at home using my Ninja Creamy. I don't always find it easy to have all the ingredients ready and the time to make it, and then afterwards you have to clean the blender. So a lot of steps. But then I remembered that I have a Ninja Creamy and it's good for more things than just making ice cream. So I thought it would be smart to prep some smoothie bases in the freezer. That way, whenever I feel like having one, I can just take out a container, spin it, and boom, smoothie or smoothie bowl ready to go. And this has kind of been a game changer for me. Now I actually bother to make smoothies at home. This one's inspired by one of my favorites from Smoothie Exchange. It's an acai smoothie bowl and I love topping it with coconut flakes, granola and almond butter. It's so good.
So today it's finally happening. I'm going to the hairdresser. I need to get my roots done. It's time. I've waited so long and today it's finally happening. I'm so excited. Hopefully it turns out good. I haven't been to the hairdresser in 6 months now. It's been a while. I was supposed to go a month ago, but my hairdresser got sick and since then I'm just been waiting. But she is still sick, so I'm taking the chance on a completely new one, which is a bit scary because I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I'm so happy with my regular hairdresser. She's so good. She knows my hair. She knows exactly what I want. But I think she might be gone for a while and I don't want to wait any longer. I need to feel somewhat like myself again, like my blonde self. And I really hope this hairdresser knows what she's doing. Please don't butcher my hair. I don't need to feel worse, okay?
So this is the result after my hair appointment and I'm so happy with it. My hair's blonde and fresh again and it just feels so nice to have it done.
A real espresso machine has been on my wish list for so long. I think it's actually been a year and a half since my partner and I first started talking about getting one, like seriously getting one and not just talking about it, if there's a difference. Because we have been talking about it for years, because at first we were like, is it necessary? It is kind of expensive and do we need to drink more coffee? But I just love coffee and espresso based drinks like my iced latte. As you can see, we finally did it. Now I just have to learn how to use it. In the beginning it is kind of overwhelming and I think the learning curve is a bit steep, but hopefully in a week or two or maybe even shorter than that I can drink a perfect espresso or an iced latte with that espresso. So excited.
After using the machine for a few days, I quickly realized I need some accessories. And honestly, there's a whole world of espresso accessories out there that I had no idea even existed. It can be a bit overwhelming trying to figure out what's actually necessary and what's just nice to have. One thing you definitely need though is a small coffee scale that can measure both beans and espresso shots accurately. Without that, you're basically making things a lot harder for yourself. Trust me, I wasted so many beans making terrible espresso because I didn't have a proper scale to tell me what I was doing. I was just eyeballing everything, so I didn't really learn much either. I couldn't even tell what went wrong. Was it too many beans? Too few? Who knows? So yeah, a coffee scale is essential. I'm also really happy with the leveler and the impact tamper, the puck screen, the tamper mat, and the knock box for the used coffee pucks. And the WDT tool is also super handy for breaking up clumps. So you definitely need some accessories, but not everything.
Okay, let's make espresso. These are the beans I'm using today, Starbucks Blonde Espresso Roast. So this is basically the same I've been using when I had an espresso machine and used capsules. That was also Starbucks Blonde Espresso Roast. But this is of course whole beans, so in there. So I've already heated up the portafilter. So it's hot, so I just have to make sure it's not wet or damp. I haven't figured out all the perfect settings yet, and my partner used the machine last, so I don't know if this is going to be perfect, but let's just try. So this is the method I use when I measure the beans. I'm not really a fan of the method where you just put in the exact amount every time in the grinder, because I feel like that's a lot of hassle. I don't know. So I use this method. So let's just weigh it and reset it so it's 0. And so I'm just going to try with the settings already here. So grind size 15 and 12 seconds. So let's see how much that gets us. Okay, so that's 18.7 grams. I think that's fine for now. So let's go ahead and prepare this puck. So I used the WDT tool to get rid of any clumps. Hopefully you're able to see this. I don't know what you're seeing right now, but I have the camera on my chest, and then I'm using a leveler to make sure it's flat. Okay, I think that's good. And this is a tamper that came with the machine, but I don't really like it because you have to do the pressure manually. And I guess that's kind of the point with the machine, to do everything manually, but I just find that process to be extra difficult and I don't like it. That's why I bought this tamper, which is a impact tamper. So the pressure is the same every time. You just do it until you hear the click. So yeah, let's just do that. Like that. So that's so easy. I really like it. And then I just put on the puck screen.
And I also like to measure the espresso coming out, so I know if it's a good shot other than tasting it. Okay, moment of truth. And this is, by the way, a double espresso. And then you've got the timer here, which is quite nice. So it's supposed to come out at like 7, 8. Oh, that's a bit fast, but yeah, it will probably be fine. I'm no expert yet. 17, 18, 19. Ah. 37 grams in, was it 21 seconds? That's very fast, so yeah, probably not the best settings here, so I still have to tweak a bit. But in an iced coffee or iced latte, and especially if you're using some kind of syrup like I am, vanilla syrup or something, it will probably taste fine or good. Not the best espresso I've tasted, but absolutely not the worst either. So I'm actually quite happy. So I'm making my iced latte with this one. Let's do vanilla syrup, 1.5. Okay, so let's taste. That's actually such a good vanilla iced latte, if I may say so myself. It's delicious. Although I don't make perfect espresso yet, it's still so good when I put it in an iced latte like this. This is just as good as the ones I get when I order from a real cafe. So I'm really happy with myself, and we are so happy with this purchase. It was really worth it to us. And one day I'm gonna make the perfect espresso, but until then, honestly, this is more than good enough. It's so good. So that's it for this video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching!